Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great morning. Let me see who's all in here. Gosh, that desk light's kind of reflecting off my glasses or something. Leroy, good morning. Beach Bum, Verbal, Kira, Lisa, Michelle P. Drama must remain on the stage. Mandy Hall, Cheryl Lynn, Southern Mom, Austin James. Good morning, everyone. Uh-oh, guys, I went live and forgot to let my schnauzer in. Hold on just 1 second. Let me let him in. My apologies. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry about that. I've, Good morning, Barry Mary. Yeah, he wanted to go out like just a few minutes ago, and I forgot he was outside. But anyhow, hey, faithful one, good morning. Cement Shoes, good morning to you and Melissa. Oh, about blocked you. So, how's everyone doing? You sound good this morning. Yeah, I feel pretty good. My mouth's a little bit sore, but it's not too bad. It's probably not good that I've been smoking. But anyhow, how are you, Austin? Faithful one. Okay, so this morning we have a little bit of an update. You guys remember the case out of Florida where the two brothers, Tayten and RobertBaker, two young kids, were brutally murdered in their home. Their mom was asleep in a bedroom with the 4-year-old. And it turns out it was the mom's sister's boyfriend who had been living in the shed in the backyard. He committed the murders. So we got a little bit of an update about that. Max Power, good morning. Hope you're doing well. I hope you have a good day, Cheryl. Okay, so there's a little bit of an update. Let me quit looking at the chat or I'm going to get distracted. This is a sad case. He murdered, the suspect's name is Mark Wilson Jr. He murdered these two little boys with a knife and a hammer. He left them behind at the scene. The cops that responded to the 911 call, they were traumatized. They've had to get therapy. It was so gruesome. Now, they were just 14 and 12 years old. Let me pull up my stuff. Also, we're going to be talking about a missing ASU student, Adam Dowdell. I think that's how you say it. They found his body. Okay, let me get in my Discord here. So, okay, back to Tayten and RobertBaker's case. So the suspect, allegedly, he told police that his girlfriend, which would be the kid's aunt, was supposed to have helped him murder the entire family. She was supposed, according to him now, he said she was supposed to have went and murdered the mom and the 4-year-old in the bedroom while he murdered Tayten and Robert. But she chickened out. So we don't know if he's telling the truth or not. Take a look at this article. This is a sad, sad case. Yeah, Lisa, it's bad. I saw your comment. very much. Good morning. I didn't say good morning. Okay, so here's Tayten and Robert. My screen sharing, yeah. Monster who murdered two children while their mother slept claims he plotted with girlfriend to kill entire family. I'll just read y'all the article. A Florida man accused of killing two boys while their mother slept claimed he had plans to annihilate the entire family. Robert Baker, 12, Tayten Baker, 14, were found murdered inside a common area of the family's Melrose home off of Shallow Road in August. Investigators found a hammer and a knife inside the residence. The children's mother, who said she was asleep with the younger child when the incident happened, woke up to find her boys unresponsive. She called 911 immediately, but it was too late. The attack was so brutal and gruesome that both boys were pronounced dead at the scene. Jesus. The children's father is a truck driver. He was not at home at the time the murders happened. But both parents are cooperating with police. Within 48 hours, authorities arrested 30-year-old Mark Wilson Jr., a man that's well known to the family because he was living in the shed in the backyard. Okay. News4Jax reports that during a recorded conversation between Mark Wilson and an unnamed witness, Wilson allegedly said he killed the boys because their family had been putting stress on him and threatening to report his own family to the Florida Department of Children and Families. Wilson allegedly added that the plan was to kill the entire family, including the 4-year-old, who was asleep with his mother when his brothers were murdered. Wilson said that his girlfriend, the boys' aunt, was supposed to kill the family with him, according to the warrant. Wilson reportedly said he was upset because the aunt said she would kill the mother and the 4-year-old while he killed the two older boys. The aunt did not follow through with her plans, Wilson said. Just add down here. The victim's aunt has not been arrested or named as a suspect in the case despite Wilson's alleged confessions. When investigators questioned her, she denied the allegations and said she would never hurt her nephews or other family members. Afterward, Wilson reportedly confessed to the real motive, which, according to investigators, cannot be released at this time. Sheriff Gator Deloach said the victims and their families had recently moved to Putnam County and allowed Wilson and his girlfriend to live in a shed on their property. The Baker family did a lot to help these two individuals, and unfortunately, it ended in the brutal death of Robert and Tayten, Sheriff Deloach said. Okay. So, State Attorney R.J. Lariza said the case is worthy of the death penalty, adding that the suspect attacked the boys without mercy. Now, this Wilson character does have an extensive criminal history, including property crimes and drugs, but no known charges for violent crimes until now. And he has been charged with 2 counts of murder. And of course, he's in jail and he has no bond. Well, his eyes look huge to me. I don't know what to think about this. Did the aunt really know and help plot this murder? And then she chickened out? I don't know, but I'm very suspicious of her. It's a sad, tragic case. Poor mother. Thank God they didn't harm the 4-year-old. Gosh. So sad. Handsome young fellers. They were probably, it said the common area of the house. I'm assuming that's like the TV room or something. family room, maybe. Maybe they were up late watching TV. I know my son, he likes to stay up late and play games. So sad. Be saying a prayer for them. Bless their hearts. There's got to be more to it. So they were threatening to call CPS. So he murders the kids. He was going to murder the entire family. I mean, did he actually think that he was going to get away with that? It's sick. If I was a cop, I'd lost my job over and over because I'd shoot a mofo like these scums. I know. Cement sheets. I heard something like that, but okay, he's responded to something else. That guy looks like an extra from Wrong Turn movie. Yes. Yeah, they'll probably try to get the death penalty. I hope so. He deserves the death penalty. I mean, like he slaughtered those poor kids. Like something out of friggin' Friday the 13th movie. It's so sad. I bet they were scared to death. When he attacked one of them, they had to make noise. If they was asleep, when he attacked one, it had to have woke the other one up, you would think. Let's see, hit him real quick with the hammer. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about it. I just wanted to give y'all this update that he did claim that the aunt wasn't, knew about the murder and was supposed to have participated in it. She denied the allegations, but I would say they're investigating her. You know it. And why are they holding back the motive? The real motive, they said. Not releasing the real motive. Hey, Shug, good morning. Get your late slip. Let me get your late slip, girl. There you go. The other one probably tried to save the one he attacked first. Yeah. Michelle P., I hate when there's the case and they have the same name as people you actually know. My best friend forever in school's last name was Baker. Yeah, we have a lot of Bakers around here. I hate the suspect's name's Mark. His name's Mark Wilson Jr. I love you. Sometimes I hate your stories. I know, Austin. I know. They're hard to listen to. I'm telling you, I'm about burnt out on the kids' stories. I really am. They really bother me. Let me mute just one sec. Did you miss the update, Shug? They are hard, Austin. Yeah, just mute if you can't listen. So heartbreaking, far too many. I know it. People are evil. I guarantee if these two was living in a shed, more than likely they probably had some kind of drug problem. I'm just being honest. Here, this family was trying to help them out. The mother trying to help out her sister and her piece of shit boyfriend. Let them live in a shed on the property. And the piece of crap boyfriend comes in and brutally murders the two boys. So sad. People are so evil. Okay, what else were we going to talk about this morning? I don't want to talk about that case too much because it is very disturbing. It really is. Oh, we're going to talk about the missing ASU student that Kira told me about yesterday. They found his body. He had been missing 6 days. His name is Adam Dowdell. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to pull up his picture. Okay, so he was away at college here, ASU. He didn't have a car at college. He goes missing like 6, 7 days ago, right? I think his cell phone was found in his room. Let me go look here because I don't want to get nothing wrong. I have everything wrote down somewhere. Okay, so his phone and book bag was left behind in his dorm room. His mother last spoke to him on September 7th. Let me screen share. Okay. I have no idea what my dog's doing in there. She's banging up against the wall, trying to get comfortable. Okay. So his body was found Tuesday, 2:45 p.m. Okay. So the grieving mother of slain Alabama State University student says she is stunned by her son's death. Toya Cohill said she had been searching for her 22-year-old son, Adam Dowdell, for nearly a week, yet she said she held out hope for a better ending. I'm not good, Cohill told AL.com Tuesday. I'm not good at all. Bless her heart. So Adam's body was discovered Monday afternoon, 6 days after he vanished. Central Alabama Crime Stoppers on Tuesday announced a reward starting at $1,000 for information leading to an arrest in the student's death. Adam graduated from Montebello High School, and his family lives in Alabaster. He was a sophomore at ASU. Cohill said she last spoke with her son, affectionately known as Bell, on Monday, September 7th, and his siblings spoke with him on Tuesday. Early Wednesday, she started receiving messages from his friends that he had not returned to his dorm room and that no one had heard from him. She said she learned that on Tuesday night that he left with another student saying he was going to go get cash from the bank. He was last known to be wearing a white shirt, checkerboard pants, and Air Jordan 12 sneakers. Adam did not have a car with him at school, and his mother said if he had been planning to be gone long, he would have taken his book bag and a phone charger with him. Both were left behind. What else it says? O'Hill and other family members rushed to Montgomery Wednesday and remained there until Monday. They weren't able to track his phone because the location was turned off and the phone was dead. Okay, so he left his charger behind. My bad. I thought it was his phone. That's suspicious that the location was turned off. Kind of. I turned the location off on mine too, though. Okay. On Monday, Montgomery and ASU police at about 2:45 p.m. responded to the 800 block of Hutchinson Street near the old Booker T. Washington High School after receiving a report of a possible body being found. The body was transported to the Alabama Department of Forensic Science for an autopsy. After further investigation, the body was officially identified as Adam Dowdell Jr. Okay. So Cohill had just returned to her hotel room when she got a phone call from investigators. They said they had something to speak with me about, and I could go to them or they would come to me, she said. I knew when they said they'd come to me, it wasn't good. She said she is heartbroken. We are all so lost. Our hearts have just crumbled, she said. I didn't expect this. My mind is blank. So Adam wanted to be a special education teacher. His GPA ranged from a 3.4 to a 4.0. He was a very smart kid, Cohill said. Adam was sweet and an adorable kid. He was very mannerable. Everybody loved him, and he loved everybody. This shouldn't have happened to him. She said she doesn't know why her son was killed, but said the investigation is progressing and she's confident she will get justice for his death. It would mean a lot to me, she said, of an arrest. Ask what she would say to the person or people who killed her son. Cohill said this: I hope you rot in hell. It's just that simple. So police ask that anyone with information call Crime Stoppers 334-215-STOP. They have something else called Secret Witness 334-625-4000. Or you can call the Montgomery Police Department. It's so sad. The way she was describing him, it sounds like my son. My son has really good manners. He's really polite, nice, sweet, kind-hearted. Okay, let me look at the chat. So we're going to keep following this. Said he left to go get cash with a friend. Something happened, but this person that he left with probably robbed him. Robbed him and then killed him. That's what it sounds like to me. Saying a prayer for his mother, bless her heart. I'm with her. I hope the people that's responsible for this rot in hell. He's a good-looking boy, isn't he? Or young man. I say boy. I mean young man. Kara, if you get any updates about this, send it to me, okay? We'll keep following it. Let's see what she says. On a post I saw from someone in the dorm said he was supposed to be going to a party somewhere, but they didn't see him after he left the dorm. Oh, really? He sounded like a great kid. Yeah. And he wanted to be a special education teacher. Probably would have made an amazing teacher. Thank you, Kira. I hadn't heard about this. I must have missed it, this case. It said he was going to maybe he was going to the ATM and then to a party, Kira. I bet someone robbed him. That's what I'm thinking. I got a bad feeling too. Yeah. I got a feeling it was someone he's in college with. Prayers for his mom. Bless her heart. I can't imagine what she's going through. Okay, what else was I going to tell y'all about this morning? I saw something. Oh, the South Dakota Attorney General hit a deer. Guess he was driving home. He thought he hit a deer. Called police, all this and that. It was at nighttime. Then the next day, he goes back to the scene of the accident and finds a body. He didn't hit a deer. He hit someone walking on the side of the road. No joke. Here's the thing. He's had a lot of speeding tickets. Take a look at that. When I read this, it reminded me of the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer. Okay, I was just looking at the chat. South Dakota Attorney General says he discovered body of man he previously thought was a deer. What's his name? Jason Ravensborgs? The Attorney General said the sheriff let him borrow his personal car to drive home after the crash, and that he stopped at the crash site on his way to return the car. This is crazy. We're going to read this. The bizarre story of a fatal crash involving South Dakota Attorney General Jason Ravensborg has taken another odd turn. We're just going to call him Jason, as Jason admitted in a lengthy statement that he was the person to discover the body of a man when he returned to the crash site, purportedly still believing he had hit a deer. Jason told the Hyde County Sheriff's Office that he hit a deer on Saturday night while he was driving on a remote stretch of U.S. Highway 14, somewhere between his home in Pierre, is that how you say it? And the location of a Republican fundraiser, reportedly 110 miles from where he lives. The details of the initial crash report remain unclear. While Jason said he called 911 to report hitting a deer, the Department of Public Safety declined to confirm this detail to CBS News, saying the incident was still under investigation. Early reports were vague about how authorities determined Jason actually struck and killed a man, identified as 55-year-old Joe let's see how you say his name, Joe Bover, saying only that Bover's body was found the next morning. But in Jason's lengthy statement obtained by Inforum, the Attorney General said that he discovered the man's body the next day when he drove past the crash site and stopped to see if the animal that I thought I hit was in the ditch. As I walked along the shoulder of the road, I discovered the body of Mr. Bover in the grass just off the roadway. My chief of staff and I checked, and it was apparent that Mr. Bover was deceased. I immediately drove to Hyde County Sheriff Bullock's home to report the discovery, and he accompanied me back to the scene. Once there, the sheriff instructed me that he would handle the investigation and asked me to return to Pierre. I don't know how you say that name. I think it's Pierre. Okay, so Jason Ravensborg said in a statement that Sheriff Mike Bullock had been to the crash site the night before, after the Attorney General reported the incident. When the sheriff arrived at the scene, he asked me if I was okay and surveyed the damage at the scene and to my vehicle. He filled out the necessary paperwork to properly report the accident and gave me the tag that is required to get my vehicle repaired. At no time did either of us suspect that I had been involved in an accident with a person. So Jason Ravensborg also said the sheriff gave him his personal vehicle to drive home rather than have the attorney general wait for well over an hour before the tow truck arrived. According to the statement, the sheriff lives a short distance away from the crash site, and Jason was on his way to return the sheriff's vehicle, apparently followed by his chief of staff, when he saw the accident debris on the road and stopped to investigate further. Really? Or did you know you hit that guy the night before? Something's fishy about this story, guys. Something is really fishy about this story, I'm telling you. It's like the wrong, not the wrong turn movie, but I Know What You Did Last Summer movie. I'm not going to accuse him, but in my mind, I'm just thinking, did he know that he hit a man the night before? Was the sheriff covering for him? Did he really report this accident properly? I don't know. They declined to comment on that. Something's fishy. Just because he's a what? Attorney General? I mean, he can get away with stuff like this. He's had a lot of speeding tickets. Guarantee he was probably speeding. I'd never heard of this Attorney General, to be honest with you. Okay. Oh, there's a missing girl. Teenager. Let's see where she's from. Ohio. My gosh, there's a lot of things that happen out of Ohio, aren't there? Ohio, Florida, Texas. Oh, let me remove some of these ads. I need to look at the chat. Oh no, I about lit my cigarette on the wrong end. Okay. Yeah, he was drunk. That's why he left the scene. Okay. He said that he wasn't drinking. I think the sheriff's covering for him, guys. Something's fishy. Something does not feel right. I think he knew that he didn't hit a deer. There's a cover up going on. Sounds exactly like the creepy movie Hit and Run. I've never saw that one, but I saw the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer. And it's where those teenagers, they hit that man on the side of the road. They're driving fast, drinking, and they just leave him there. Run over him, leave him there. They think he's dead. And then the next summer, he kills them all but one. In the movie, there's like 2 or 3 different parts to that. I mean, they've done like probably 3 or 4 I Know What You Did Last Summer movies. Let's see. Years ago, while working at the local sheriff's department, my husband found a dead body on the edge of the road. He had just gotten off work. This was before cell phone calls and caller ID. He had was he state trooper? Is that what you're saying? Wow. Hey, Carolina girl. Oh my gosh, are you making a robot? Good luck. Hey, Karen. I was thinking about you this morning, Karen. Hope you're doing well. Let me give you a late slip, girl. I love those late slips. It's so funny. He called to tell me he would be late, scared me to death. A large, truck mirror had just stuck the man square in the back. It was raining heavily that night. Oh my goodness. Our systems that are in place are so messed up that they are destroying the way we are supposed to be as human beings. When nothing is done to these people, it makes you wonder why we hate the system. Yeah. Yep, you're right, Chuck. We'll have to keep following this story, but something's fishy about it. I believe the sheriff is helping cover up. This guy does not got a good driving record to begin with. I think it said he had like 6 or 7 speeding tickets. He's probably drinking because he said he wasn't drinking, so he probably was. Okay. So let's look at this missing teen girl here. So I think she may have ran away and then sent her grandmother a text. Let's read it. So Ohio police are searching for a teen girl who sent her grandmother a text asking for help before communication abruptly stopped. Okay, Fox 8 reports that according to the Garfield Heights Police Department, 15-year-old Andrea Nunn disappeared from her Garfield Heights home on Monday following an argument with her mother. On Tuesday, Nunn sent her grandmother a text message from an unknown social media account and asked for help. The teen reportedly said she was in the Chicago area. The communication stopped after the initial message. Oh gosh. Anyone with information on Nunn's whereabouts should call Garfield Heights Police at 216 475 1234. That does not sound good at all. She texted her grandmother and said help from an unknown social media account. Then she's not been heard from again. Hopefully authorities can somehow track and see whose account she used and from what location. I'm hoping and praying that they find her. Name is Andrea Nunn. Hopefully we'll get an update on that soon. They'll track her down. They should be able to. I saw that creepy movie Hit and Run. That was a good one. Hey, Just Jax, good morning. I've never saw that movie, The Hit and Run. Maybe I have and I don't recognize the title. There's your late slip, Just Jax. So I saw this morning about a survivor of domestic violence had killed her abuser like a year after he shot her. She's charged with first-degree murder. This in North Carolina. She was charged Sunday with first-degree murder of her boyfriend who had allegedly shot her more than a year earlier. Willie Breeden, 33, reportedly died after officers found him with a gunshot wound to his chest at his Gastonia home. While it's unclear what events preceded to the shooting, his live-in girlfriend, let me see if I can say her name, Valencia McLean, 31, was arrested in connection with his death. WCNC described the fatal incident as domestic related. Well, maybe she has battered wife syndrome. She snapped on him. He was going to do something to her. She defended herself. Okay, citing court records, the Gaston Gazette reported that Breeden was charged with shooting McLean with an AR-15 in April 2019. McLean reportedly told the public defender's office that Breeden was cleaning a shotgun and was trying to show her how to operate it when it discharged and struck her in the leg. At the time of the shooting, McLean reportedly claimed it was an accident and that Breeden immediately took her to the hospital. She said she also told hospital staff that the shooting was an accident. Breeden was initially charged with assault with a deadly weapon, inflicting serious injury in connection with last year's shooting, but prosecutors dismissed the charge in February of this year. It is not immediately known whether the same weapon involved in the April 2019 incident was used in Sunday's fatal shooting. Crime Online reviewed Facebook posts which indicated that McLean and Breeden had a child together in January 2018. McLean's cousin, Raymond Browner, declined to disclose specific details surrounding the murder case, but suggested McLean was a victim of domestic violence. I bet he shot her with that gun last year and she lied for him so that he wouldn't go to jail. That's probably what happened. Okay. Domestic violence is not okay, and my family and I are going to do everything in our power to make sure Valencia gets justice, Browner told Crime Online. So she is in jail without bond. It says she will remain in custody until at least later this month when prosecutors present the case to the grand jury. She could probably say she was a battered wife, got battered wife syndrome. She possibly could have that if he was abusive to her. Can you imagine getting shot in the leg with an AR-15? When you clean guns or show people guns, they're not supposed to be loaded. Something's not right with that. I bet he shot her on purpose. Yeah, she lied for him. I've lied for my abuser, my first husband. I would lie for him. Sure would. Okay. Anyways, we'll have to see what happens with that one. If she's got evidence that he abused her on a regular basis, she's probably got a good case, a good defense, you know. Anyhow. Yeah, shot with anything's going to hurt. Yeah, right, Verbs. But I just made one of those big machine guns. I was just thinking it might do more damage than, I don't know, something else. Maybe a pistol. AR-15 do more damage than a pistol, I guess. I hate guns. I don't even like to look at guns. You know, I just don't like them for my own personal reasons. You guys know why. Anyways, we got to talk about Joe Exotic this morning. We got to get off all these sad cases and talk about Joe Exotic and Jeff Lowe's feud. Also, Nancy Grace is putting out some kind of new book, Don't Be a Victim. I don't think it's released yet, but I'm wanting to get that book. But it would be good. I love Nancy Grace, but I love Ashley Banfield better. I do have us a good story today. I forgot yesterday. Let me find the Joe Exotic. Shout out to Never Lose Hope. She sent me this. So, you know, Joe Exotic has started his own clothing line. No, own fashion line. He's been selling underwear, honey, left and right. Guess who's jelly over it? Jeff Lowe. Joe's former friend and business partner who just stole the zoo from him, set him up for this murder for hire crap. He set Joe up because he wanted Joe completely gone from that zoo so that he could have complete control. That is what I believe. So he reached out to Carol Baskin and went from there. Hey, Joe had already walked away from the zoo. I think he was already living in like Florida. And then, you know, Jeff egged him on, brought it back up. Oh, crap. What in the world is down here? Skylar has got her bowl underneath my desk. Goodness gracious. That's what's clanging. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me screen share here. I mean, because Burbs or cement shoes, y'all might want to see these underwear. Y'all might want to order some. It's men's underwear. Okay. Jeff Lowe has big money beef with Joe's new fashion line. He's jelly. Okay. Let me see if I can take that ad down. Joe Exotic just can't get Jeff Lowe off his tail. Joe's former business partner got beef over the Tiger King star's new fashion line. Here's the deal. Joe has his nickname plastered all over his revenge fashion collection with dangerous streetwear. But Jeff insists he's owed a cut of the profits. Of course, he's a greedy bastard. It's gonna go to hell in a handbasket. Jeff's lawyer fired off a cease and desist order to O Dangerous obtained by TMZ, claiming he owns the trademark Joe Exotic. Jeff's threatening a lawsuit if O Dangerous doesn't pull the merch or come to the bargaining table to work out licensing deal with him. But sources close to O Dangerous tell TMZ the brand currently has a valid contract with Joe and his team related to the merch. And they claim Jeff's not the true owner of Joe Exotic. I mean, he even wants Joe's freaking name. God, I hate that bastard. Okay. Jeff sees things much differently, telling us he's owned and controlled intellectual property with regards to Joe Exotic and Tiger King since 2016. He also raises issues with the fact that Joe has started up a business while behind bars, something he believes to be illegal. I don't think that's illegal. I'm not sure how that works. Um, he don't want Joe to have anything. Now, Joe's not been no angel, of course. But he don't want Joe to have anything, any money, anything. It's a piece of crap. Cement shoes, sackcloth ashes would be better. Come on, cement shoes. Let's look at these undies. Listen, if you're listening, you need to order some of these for your man. Look at those undies. You can take Joe Exotic around everywhere with you, cement shoes. Got his name all over. His signature on the underwear. Okay. He can't stand it. Joe's making money and he's not. As you know, Joe's fashion line keeps selling out, whether it's boxer briefs, hoodies, or t shirts. There's a lot of money at stake here, and Jeff's fighting and clawing for his slice of the exotic pie. Okay, let's see. Can we see let's look at the gallery. Let's look at the merch. What in the world? This is a woman's hand holding an ice cream cone. It looks like I think that's towards Carol. Okay, we saw those. Let's see the hoodies. Oh, oh, look. Us women can get undies with Joe's head right on the private area. I need to order some of those. Not. Okay, Joe. These are nothing exciting. Those are not too bad. Those are just plain ugly. I wonder if Carol's going to order Howie any of these underwear. Sure, he would love it. You girls are crazy, funny, crazy. Part of the exotic pie. Come on, drama. You know you're going to order your man some of these. Or your lady, whichever. Look at the revenge undies. Those aren't bad. The Joe Exotic Oh Dangerous ones. I might order me some of the plain ones. Just for the hell of it. Okay, that's enough of looking at the undies. Boy, isn't Jeff Lowe just something? Like, he is a greedy, dirty son of a you know what. I mean, he really is. He's a dirty mofo. Yeah, Lisa, we're going to order some of them panties, girl. You know you want a pair. If she got a floral headband, I might have to reevaluate things. I'm going to be having a floral headband, cement shoes. Never lose hopes working on me one for Halloween. Gonna be Carol freaking Baskin. I got to get me some kind of leopard print shirt or a tiger one. I thought I had like this little shirt in there with a tiger on it, but I can't find it. Burbs, you gonna order some of those underwear? Let's see. Drama says, please go to Stacy Seabrook's channel on YouTube. He wrote a song for Carol Baskin, Killing Dawn. He had also done a lot of songs for Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey. I'm actually subscribed to that guy. I know exactly who you're talking about, Drama. Oh, God, there went my dinner. A mental pic of Howard in those Scarred for Life. Yeah, Howie would love those tiger print undies. I bet Carol puts a collar and a leash on old Howie all the time. She probably got some kind of cage in her bedroom she puts him in. He pretends he's a tiger. I wouldn't doubt it. Man, she totally sucked on Dancing with the Stars. Like, I give her props. She made it there, right? But you know why she made it there? Because everybody thinks she killed her husband and fed him to the tigers. If it hadn't come out that Dawn had disappeared, she would have been a little bit popular from the Netflix documentary, but not near as popular as she is now. You know what I mean? That twist is what, drawed people in. I'm stocked, CC. Can't fit anymore in my drawer. Gonna have to get a new dresser. She get some of them Tiger King undies. No, CC, they don't want to order any. They want to model for us. Yeah, they don't want to model them, do they, Shug? I think I have a leopard print mask in that package from Melissa. Oh, cement shoes, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Melissa's so sweet and thoughtful. Thank you, guys. Fix me up a little package. It's so sweet. I think Joe Exotic had every right to hate Carol freaking Baskin. But here's the thing. She started on him. He started out doing good. He started going around the schools after his brother got killed by a drunk driver. He started going around the schools talking to kids about, staying off drugs, not drinking and driving. And then he started incorporating into a little magic. When he would talk to the kids, then he added animals. And it's like to keep their attention, to connect with them, And Carol started messing with him. He would also take the little tiger cubs and stuff around to the mall and stuff. I'm not saying I agree with that. I don't believe in petting tiger cubs at all and holding them. Tiger cubs should be with their mamas. That's facts. But she messed with him and he was trying to do good. Then he started firing back at her. He even copied her name. She sued him. That's why she sued him. And she won. But man, you should go to Joe Exotic's YouTube channel. Go back through his videos and watch them. That's what I did before I even watched the Netflix documentary. Carol and Joe had an awful feud. I mean, Joe done some crazy things on videos, like shooting mannequins. It looked like Carol Baskin. He'd pull out a big AR-15 and blow it away and stuff. Crazy. Those videos is what got him convicted. Helped convict him on the murder for hire. If the jury really had have known how Jeff Lowe is and the rest of them that set Joe up, they wouldn't have convicted Joe because they are not reliable. These are con men. Con men. Joe, I mean, he done some crazy things, but he wasn't dumb. If Carol Baskin had ended up dead, the first person they would have went to would have been Joe Exotic. He knew that. I'm sure he would say, I wish that B was dead. crap like that and talk a lot of smack. But I don't think he would have ever went through with that. Um, so yeah, I stick up for him on the murder for hire stuff. Now, the way he treated his animals and stuff, I didn't like how that zoo was run and stuff. No, she was sending it to her if she wanted to be Carol Baskin. Oh, thanks, Cement Shoes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to be Carol Baskin. I need a guy to dress up as Joe Exotic. Mark won't do it. I'd like to get Mark too. I've got to go out and get some Halloween decorations. I want to go to the Dollar Tree and Walmart. Just going to decorate up the porch. You know, I got to have a back. I want to decorate like a background for us. Got to get a pumpkin. Fireman model, did I hear a fire alarm pulled? They're both crazy in different ways. Hey, Carol is not right in the head, y'all. There's something bad wrong with her and Howie. Harold's always going to be known as Howie now. I mean, just the way, I mean, they don't act natural on camera. You could tell that Carol fakes it. Carol fakes being nice. She's just not natural at all. The way she was gritting her teeth, acting like a tiger and stuff, she looked, I don't have the words for it, y'all. She looked like she's disturbed. That's all. That's the only way I know how to put it. Disturbed. Yes, Mark should. That'd be so cool. I wish he would dress up as Joe. Yes, he cared. His dad disowned him when he found out he was gay. So he said tigers kill other cubs if they have more than one. Really? You know how I am, Joe. I'm hit step over animals. Hey, I like Joe. I really do. When I started, because I didn't have Netflix, so I just started researching him and watching his channel, researching Carol too. And, you know, I liked him in his videos, but he just does outrageous things. But he's like, it's hard not to like Joe. It really is. And I don't believe that he was really going to have Carol murdered. I don't think that he should be in jail for that or in prison for that. And like they, you know, they said that he killed tigers. I don't know if I believe that he killed tigers just for the hell of it. That'd have to be really. I'd have to see some proof. Promise Mark some love and he will give in. Oh my goodness. He can get no loving from me. I'm just kidding. Damn, he made me hang out with him last night. He didn't make me, he asked me. So usually I watch TV and he's in there watching his news. But I found us a movie. We watched The Gambler, Kenny Rogers. I like movies like that. I think it should be a leopard print bodysuit. Oh shit. I don't know if I can wear a leopard print bodysuit. I want to find something cute. We can't copy Carol right to a T. She might sue me. It wouldn't surprise me. Of course, you know I'm gonna look better than Carol Baskin, honey. Of course. Anybody looks better than her. Annabelle looks better than her. Of course. My goat's prettier than Carol. Hey, Carol, she's aged quite a bit, and I'm not age shaming her or anything, but I think it's from worrying people's gonna find out she's responsible for Don's disappearance. It's got to be a constant. She got to constantly worry about that. It's constantly got to be in her brain, in the back of her head at all times. I am so disappointed in Dancing with the Stars, and I cannot believe people's not out there protesting Carol being on there. Now, they say she's not a suspect in Dawn's disappearance. But, the way everybody talks and the wheel being forged and all that, you'd think they'd not let her on there. People suspect she killed her husband. No, there's no proof of that. Oh my God, where's Tremaine? Tremaine is probably working. We're shouting you out, Tremaine. He probably watched the replay. Thanks so much again, guys, for all the super chats yesterday. I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Maybe Dawn's girls will run that ad again Monday on the show. Yeah, I wish that ad could have been run to where everyone that's watching Dancing with the Stars could see it, but I think it only ran in Florida. I bet that really chapped her ass when she found out about that. I bet she was really pissed when she found out that big billboard was right outside of Big Cat Rescue. It's got Dawn's picture on it. It's got the number to call the tip line and the reward. But that really pissed her off. Every time she comes out of Big Cat Rescue, she has to see that big billboard. There's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing she can do about it. Dawn's oldest daughter, I think she is just so pretty. She really is. She's a really pretty lady. I like the attorney they have. Robert Durst got caught because he did a reality TV show, The Jinx, for HBO. Yeah, he is a nut. They're getting hard up for guests. Well enough. Yeah. Yeah, they put her on there to draw people in. Draw in the true crime people. People that watch the documentary. I mean, she totally sucked. I thought she made a fool out of herself, just to be honest. I suspected her to do. Actually, to be honest, I thought she would have done a little bit better job on dancing. Really. And her costume, I don't know if they picked that costume or if that was her idea, but it was hideous. I've never seen a costume that ugly before in my life. It just did not look good. She could have done tiger or leopard print, something that was really, really cute. And she chose a big fuchsia, hot pink color and tiger stripes, I believe. It just did not look good at all. And Dawn's daughter's attorney has a YouTube channel now, and he's been, posting updates. The commercial is on his channel, actually. See, none of Dawn's girls, they really can't accuse Carol. They're afraid of getting sued. But, honey, their attorney's not afraid to say her name. I think he says in that commercial, if anyone has information on Dawn's disappearance, and he added Carol into there. Basically saying, you got any tips about Carol being involved? Call. I'm waiting for Durst's trial to resume. What's that playing on, Beach Bum? I need something to listen to today. I can't stand these programs. We get them in Ireland around Saturday tea time. It's with the men go down to the pub for a pint and watch a soccer game. Are you in Ireland? That's so cool. I'd love to go there. Luck of the Irish. Speaking of luck of the Irish, my granny is always finding 4-leaf clovers. all the time. She's so lucky. Got a little Irish in me. See, the Irish immigrants, they settled in the Appalachian Mountains, and they're the ones that started moonshine, making corn liquor. Well, just to be honest with you, I never really watched Dancing with the Stars. I've watched a couple dances before, that's it. But as far as like being a loyal watcher, no. I'm gonna watch it now because Carol's on there. And I like that Justina girl that was on there. Um, you're welcome, Jimmy. But when Carol gets kicked off, I probably won't watch anymore. It's not a bad show, but I like my 90 Day Fiance, stuff like that. Love After Lockup. Do y'all watch that? Love After Lockup. Now, Lisa, yeah, Lisa's a loyal watcher, and she loves figure skating, all that. Hey, Shine On. Late, but somewhat here. Okay, let me get your late slip, girl. I bet people that's like new, they're like, what's this late slip? It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Oh yeah, channel members. I made a post. If you guys want to hang out and chat tonight, I got a meeting set up. If you're on a cell phone, you will need to download the Google Meet. You just use your Gmail to sign in. It's really easy. And then you would just click on the link and it'll bring you in. If you're on a computer, something you can open up the link through the browser. You can do that without downloading anything. But I'm going to do it at 9 p.m. tonight. And I will post the link about 7 p.m. tonight. Oh, wonderful. I'm there. Yeah, and we're just going to hang out and talk. No true crime. I mean, if true crime gets brought up, I mean, yeah, but we're just going to talk normal. Normal. Just hang out and chill and have fun. Like I said, I like to talk about other things besides true crime. My grandfather came over from Cork to work on the Pacific Northern Railroad in the early 1900s. Oh, that's so cool, Austin. What are you in? You're in the States, aren't you, Austin? Are you in like the East, West? None of my business. I'm just wondering. I'll try to see me in tech. Oh, it's easy, Beach Bum. All you do, if you're on a phone, you can just download it, log in with your Gmail, set up your account, and then when I post the link, you can just click on the link and it will bring you in. But if you can open up the link with a browser like on a computer, you don't need to download the app. You can fit a lot of people up there. Oh, you got the option. You can have your camera on. You can turn your camera off. If I get my makeup and stuff done, I may turn mine on in our meeting. I think it's gonna be fun. Shook said, what did Shook say about Halloween? Go back. I already went and bought all the Halloween decorations I'm decorating with for my background and stuff. I'm so excited. I love Halloween. Oh, I can't wait to do it, Suge. We're going to have fun. Better not back out on me. You better come up with me. We can have 10 people up uh, on panel when we have the Halloween party. I've got to figure out some kind of lighting because I'm going to be outside on the porch. I wanted somewhere where I got a big space like to decorate and stuff. But I got to figure out something about lighting. I think I got a strobe light. And I've got like laser light show thing too. Probably won't use a strobe light, but the laser light thing. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, no, he's not bashing you, Jimmy. No, see, Mitch is cool. He just jokes around. He says, I felt sorry for the male dancer who had to touch her. I know. And, what is her with wanting men in cages? She had him in a cage. Poor old Carol. Like, I kind of thought to myself, I bet she dances to Eye of the Tiger. I just knew it. Sure enough, she did. Yeah, Jimmy. He just see me. She's always jokes around. He wouldn't bash nobody. I promise you. He always jokes around. You took your mom. Hey, Winky, you took your mom to the doctor. It was the wrong date. Bless your heart. Anyone else disappointed she didn't dance to Carol Baskin killed her husband? Yeah, I was disappointed in that. I was just disappointed in it all. I mean, I know she wasn't going to do real great, but I expected her to do a little bit better. But that's like, it's hard to dance like that to a song. That takes a lot of energy. You need to be in shape. She act like she just come off the table at the morgue, stiff as a board out there. Looked like she's having a damn seizure or something. I'm not making fun of people that have seizures because I've had them before myself, pseudo seizures. Um, that's what she looked like. And her hands up in the air, acting like she's a cat clawing. Her back was hunched over. God help us if there's a next dance. What will song choice be? I don't know. She needs something that's low energy. It's a little predictable, right? Yeah, it was predictable. Bar spill on song choice. I haven't watched it. Is she really in Dancing with the Stars? Yes, Winky. She's really on Dancing with the Stars. She was about the last one they showed. What was it? Monday night? Yeah, it was come on Monday night. So you can vote somehow. Is there some way we can vote her off there? If I lived out there, I'd be out there protesting. Take her off that damn show. Dollar Tree has dollar stands of lights. Yes, I need to go to the Dollar Tree. They actually sell some pens there that are just awesome gel pens. I like to write with. Uh, I need to go get me some Halloween decorations. I'm gonna get one of those creepy black cloth things, put it up like as a backdrop and just get some more things. I'm gonna fix it up scary. It's gonna be cute. I gotta get me a pumpkin. Mark better be watching some tutorials because I want a special pumpkin this year, just not a regular one. Last year he did a really good job cutting me out a creepy pumpkin, but I want something more artistic this year. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she was just horrible. Yeah, I actually felt a little bad for Carol Lisa. I felt a little bad for her that she embarrassed herself like that. She knew she sucked. Those judges, they didn't know what to say. That one guy, basically, he's just like, well, you're here. He didn't know what to say. Okay. I got to find our good topic, guys, because that was not our good topic talking about Joe and Carol. I need to write Joe to prison. I've been meaning to, and I've been putting it off. I hope I haven't shared this story with y'all before. I read so many, and sometimes they show them over in that news app. So this is about a little rescue dog, uh-oh, who took in 2 kittens. And now she's their mama. It's so cute. It's a cute story. Kittens so happy to be taken in by family dog who cares for them as her own. You know what, Lisa? This dog kind of reminds me of yours because of the color. 2 kittens found a sweet family dog to be their surrogate mom after they were rescued together. 3 weeks ago, 2 tabby kittens were brought to the Manhattan Animal Care and Control, MACC, for a chance at a better life. They were found without a mom, clinging to each other for comfort. The pair was in need of a foster home, so Asa, a volunteer of MACC, stepped up to help. She brought them home when they were around 3 weeks old. Let me see if I can click off that article or that video. The kittens, Gilligan and Millie, quickly came out of their shells and began to seek affection and attention from their foster mom. They were very young and eager for a mother's love. Asa knew just the perfect friend to introduce the kittens to. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Asa's 7-year-old dog, Kona, has a big heart and strong maternal instincts for kittens in need. She was rescued with her 3 puppies and was later adopted but returned to the shelter twice. She had quite a journey until she found her forever home with Asa. She came to me as a foster, and she ended up becoming a foster fail, Asa told Love Meow. Kona was excited to meet the tabbies, as she could hear their tiny squeaks through the door. A few days later, the sweet canine stepped paw into the kitchen room and immediately started mothering the new babies. Oh, Kona. The feeling was mutual as the kittens walked right up to her, nuzzling into her face. They were an instant family. It was love at first sight on both ends, Asa added. The kittens gravitated towards their new mama. For the first few days, they tried to nurse on her and would cry to get her attention. Mama Kona licked their faces, showering them with love. Oh. When Kona tried to cater to one kitten, the other started crying for her turn to be doted on. The loving canine found herself busy alternating mommy duties between the 2 needy kitties. She was in bliss, caring for the demanding little ones. Kona watches over her feline babies every step of the way. If they wander off a bit too far, she will carry them back to the nest and give them a mandatory bath. Kona has always been a great mom to foster kittens, but these 2 are the first ones she's ever carried, Asia shared with Love Meow. She carries them to her bed to give them all the kisses in the world. The kittens adore their canine mama and can't get enough of her attention. They snuggle with her in a cuddle puddle when they nap. As soon as Kona hears their cries, she comes running. That is the sweetest thing I've ever read. Millie is more of a mama's girl. She'll somehow find her way to Kona. I keep finding them sleeping together, Asa said. Let's watch this. Okay, I was muted. It's probably like the best dog I've ever seen. No. Isn't that just the sweetest story ever? It really touched my heart. Animals are awesome. If different species in the animal world can get along and love each other, why can't us humans? You know? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope y'all can hear me now. Let me see. Put my mic back up. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, guys. Guess I better get off here. That little dog is super special. Yes. Shout out says the video got me. It's hard not to say, "Aw," when you're watching a cute little dog like that, just mothering two kittens, bathing them, even carrying them. It's going to be sad when they have to split up, though. Maybe the owner, Asa, will end up keeping the kittens, hopefully. Seems like they have a special bond. If I keep watching these, I'll have a dog by the end of the month. Well, better be prepared for you better be prepared because you're probably going to be getting a dog because we're going to keep doing these good topics. And most of the time, they're about animals. I have another cute story about a goat and a duck. We'll save that one for tomorrow. Their ability to coexist and adapt is why animals will outlast humans. Exactly, Shannon. I agree with that. You need a dog, Verbal. I think everyone needs a pet, some type of pet in their life. I have too many pets, but I love them all. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here and go fix me something to eat because I haven't ate today. Y'all have a good day, channel members. I will see y'all tonight. I will post the link to the members meeting on the community post. Anyways, I love y'all. Thanks for chatting. Thank y'all for y'all's support and loyalty. I'm so grateful to y'all. Couldn't imagine not having all you wonderful people in my life. Really. You guys are really a big part of my life, and I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all and I'm very grateful. You guys are awesome. Anyways, be safe, be kind, and peace.